In a shocking and deeply polarizing move, CBS has announced that it will cancel The Late Show with Stephen Colbert when the host's contract ends in May 2026, bringing the curtain down on one of the most influential late-night talk shows in modern American television. Officially, the network cited financial reasons, claiming the show was losing between $40 million to $50 million annually, making it unsustainable in today's rapidly changing media landscape. Yet, the timing and circumstances of the cancellation have triggered intense public backlash and speculation about political interference, particularly due to Colbert's vocal criticism of former President Donald Trump and his scathing take on Paramount's recent $16 million settlement with Trump over a lawsuit involving 60 Minutes. Just days before CBS made the announcement, Colbert had sharply criticized Paramount, the parent company of CBS, for what he described as selling out journalistic standards. By quietly settling with Trump, critics have raised alarm bells about possible political motivations behind the decision, noting that the network is simultaneously pursuing a multi-billion-dollar merger with Skydance Media, which may require regulatory approvals from government bodies where Trump's influence still looms large. For many, the optics suggest that CBS may be silencing dissent to secure its financial interests, especially troubling given Colbert's history of lampooning Trump and right-wing politics. The response from the entertainment industry and political figures has been swift and ferocious. Democrats in Congress have demanded transparency from CBS, questioning whether Colbert's criticism of Trump played a role in the cancellation. Elizabeth Warren, Adam Schiff, and others expressed concern that the move might represent a dangerous precedent of major corporations bowing to political pressure to suppress journalistic or satirical voices. Free speech advocates and media watchdogs echoed those concerns, warning that the cancellation could have a chilling effect on political comedy and independent commentary in mainstream media. Meanwhile, the late-night community has rallied around Colbert with public shows of support. Jon Stewart, a close friend and longtime ally, devoted a full segment on The Daily Show to denounce CBS's decision, calling it spineless and disgraceful, accusing the network of prioritizing Trump's approval over journalistic courage. Stewart's monologue, laced with profanity and passion, quickly went viral as a symbolic defense of free speech. Jimmy Kimmel, another vocal critic of Trump, posted a blistering reaction on Instagram, accusing CBS of censorship and calling the cancellation a betrayal of everything the show stood for. Jimmy Fallon, Seth Meyers, John Oliver, and even Andy Cohen also voiced their dismay, forming a rare but united front of late-night hosts, standing against what many believe is politically motivated corporate censorship. Colbert himself addressed the audience with grace and subtle sarcasm on the July 17th episode, revealing that he had been informed just the night before. He acknowledged the crowd's boos and expressed deep appreciation for the support from fans, colleagues, and staff. But in true Colbert fashion, he also challenged CBS's narrative, sarcastically wondering how the top-rated late-night program could be such a financial burden. He noted that while costs are certainly rising in television, it's ironic that the cancellation comes amid growing criticism of the network's decisions related to Trump. Perhaps most significantly, CBS confirmed that there are no plans to replace Colbert, meaning the Late Show franchise started by David Letterman in 1993 will end entirely. This marks a seismic shift in American late-night television, as CBS becomes the first major network to exit the traditional late-night format entirely, signaling the deep financial and cultural shifts underway in broadcast media. The decision underscores how networks are increasingly struggling to balance profitability, political pressure, and journalistic integrity in the age of streaming and partisan politics. Ultimately, the cancellation of The Late Show with Stephen Colbert is more than just a TV scheduling decision. It's a symbolic moment, reflecting broader tensions between corporate media, political power, and freedom of expression. As the debate rages on, one thing is clear: Stephen Colbert's voice may be leaving network TV, but the conversation he started and the controversy surrounding his departure is far from over.